Welcome back for a final time here on Leading Edge for the Sunday, talking with Kristi Kopanis, top screen, and right over here. It's like Brady. It's like a little Brady Bunch moment right here. And also Jordan Strack, two of the these two work so dang hard each and every week trying to do some of the best sports journalism you will see in Northwest Ohio. And we're talking about the Solheim Cup. And Jordan, you heard me talking about this a little bit earlier this week in the newsroom. I wanted to bring it up with you guys as we go for our final segment here, but there's something about Toledo and its embracing of women's sports. And I wanted to ask you, Jordan, what you saw out of this tournament. And I immediately thought, man, how's the Marathon Classic going to take it up a notch after seeing what happened here? And obviously, there's a bigger consortium putting this bad boy together, but still, Toledo loves to follow these sports. Sure, we've got the Mud Hens, we've got the Walleye, we've got UT and BG football. What is it about Toledo that really embraces the female side of things?
I think first and foremost, Toledo loves sports. I mean, Toledo is an incredible sports city. I think we're so uniquely situated where we are in the middle of the greatest rivalry in college sports in Michigan and Ohio State. You're right in the middle of Cleveland, Detroit. We are situated in an unbelievable, I tell people this all the time. We are so fortunate to live where we do because of sports. And then you look at, I think it goes back a long ways, but back to when the UT women won the WNIT and you saw the city support that kind of started to circle there. You saw Trisha Cullip out at the Solheim Cup like every day. The UT women's basketball players were literally working for Golf Channel, holding microphones, running up and down the course. I mean, that's what the city's about. We embrace sports and we embrace women's sports, and I think that's such a cool thing. And I think going forward, it's only going to help us on the big stage with the USGA and with the PGA and the LPGA. Things like that get noticed, and we have an incredible city that is welcoming and loving and caring, and I think we got to see that for a full week when the Solheim Cup was here.
I'll tell you what, Kristi, it gets a bum rap in a lot of towns, and from a national standpoint, I guess the putting up on the apex what women's sports are. Do you see Toledo being a leader in that phrase?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, Jordan mentioned all those things that have happened in the past, and you can look at the Solheim Cup, and I think you'll see it as a marker for a jumping off point for even more greater things in the future. It doesn't matter men's or women's sports. Toledo wraps their arms around it, but it was really cool to see that there wasn't a drop off because it was a women's event and not a men's event. There wasn't. If anything, it was even better than it had ever been, especially when you see the attendance records. I think this is a jumping off point for something bigger, something better, and Toledo to again show how incredible they are.
Not to be outdone here, I said that was going to be the final topic, I lied, but not to be outdone is the fact that you guys were still able to pull off another Big Board Friday on Friday as all of this, even fireworks were going off in the background at the newsroom. We were dealing with that just down the street from us after the Gwen Stefani concert. But Jordan, hats off to you and Kristi and everybody else being able to pull that off as well.
Jim, I said it was probably one of the craziest weeks of my life. I mean, it was unbelievable. I can't even put into words. Like, doing Big Board Friday in a week is already a ton of work, and then we threw the Solheim Cup on top of that. It was absolute chaos. We wouldn't change it for the world, though. We're so fortunate that we get to work at a station that loves local sports, embraces local sports, and we are so excited that we get to do it every single day.
And then on Kristi, Saturday, we had the Rockets.
Kristi, I was going to say, every time I talk to students, I tell them the great thing about this job is access. And you had it big time this week.
Yeah, it was so fun. It was incredible. Like he said, I wouldn't change it for the world. And can we do it again next week? Is that a thing? Can we do it? No? Okay. Jordan needs a break. Okay.
That's a great way to put the bow on this one, guys. Jordan Strack, Kristi Kopanis, WTOL sports team. I so appreciate you waking up early and taking the time. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Jeff.